The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the rookie first-rounder from Penn State, Saquon Barkley. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Now Manning. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of one.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on fourth and a yard. They do go for it. It's Manning, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. A big roll of the dice on fourth and one, but it pays off. They convert.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. Manning now on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Manning. He dumps it off to Barkley. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Here you go.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Buying time to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. And even 40 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 23.
There you go. 26.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Olivier Vernon brings him down. So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They sniffed it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, maybe I go play action down the road.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Jamie Meter getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Good. Let's go. Let's finish now. Gun. 26.
Prescott from the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swaim, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on first down is Manning. And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Here's a give to Barkley. And some room to work. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming. Shotgun now for Manning. To Shepard, complete over the middle. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Manning now on first down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's got some space here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And you remember pre-draft, there's a lot of speculation that the Giants should look for their future quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold from USC was still on the board, but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly why. They think he can extend the life of Eli Manning's career and give them 1,000-yard seasons year after year.
They haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2012. Ahmad Bradshaw did it then. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now they'll throw it with Manning. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shepard. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Manning the throw on second down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. David Irving able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. To play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. Third and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. Working from the gun, Manning. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott down. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
46. Gun.
3rd and long for Prescott. And he's got it to Hurns. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. To the air again, Prescott. He hits Beasley right side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Go, get out there, 26.
Prescott on 1st down. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. A give to Elliott. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And on 3rd and 15, we see the dime look, 6 DBs on the field.
Playing pass all the way.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Gun.
Now Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Dallas first down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
You go 46, 46. You go 47. Gun.
Prescott now on 2nd down. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
You go 46. You go 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll turn to the power game at Olawale. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jameis Olawale, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys are in for 6. And that makes it 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 1st down, Manning. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
You know as well as I do, it's really important to get Odell Beckham Jr. involved early. And that's the first time that Eli Manning was able to find him, and we're in the second half.
You think he and Eli maybe had some words on the sideline, hey, let's get on the same page?
Without a doubt, because they know that kick starts their team, that gets them going, and now they have to do it again and again as we go down the stretch.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
To throw, it's Manning. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be marked down deep in Dallas territory. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. And even 40 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff to Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, those Giant fans, you know that they love seeing Saquon Barkley wearing their jersey, but it's interesting. He actually grew up a Jets fan.
Yeah, I wonder what his dad was thinking. I wonder what Big Al was thinking on draft night. Had to be so happy for his son, but they grew up watching Jets games, just sit together, watch it. In fact, Dad has a Jets tattoo.
Yes.
Okay, so that tells you about how much he loves that team. You think Saquon's going to fix that and make it a Giants tattoo?
Yeah, he wants to make that a Giants tattoo. That family, though, they fully converted. They're supporting the G-Men. Now Saquon Barkley. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. This is Barkley, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so quick.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Here we go. 47. 47. Check 4. Here we go. 47. 26.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Here we go. 46. Here we go. 48. Switch. Hey. Hey, we're going right there. 26.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down. First down, Prescott. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Here we go. 48. Here you go.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. The Cowboys on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw right side. Complete to Williams. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to swoop with Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Second down, Prescott. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
46. 46.
Prescott from the gun. Then he finds Beasley, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. On second down, Elliott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
We got three, brother. Here we go. 480. Hey, switch. Check, 93 to Mike. 93 to Mike. 26.
Now Elliott. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. He's going to get it running right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Here you go.
Here's Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky. But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up, this should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
They'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in